Hello everybody, it's nice to see you again. In today's video, you will learn about indirect speech that is used in reported speech. The goal of indirect speech is to report what someone said. Could be yourself or someone else, but you must pay attention to whether it is a statement, a question, or a command, and to the tense used. Mrs. Tito said that the goal of indirect speech was to report what someone said, blah blah blah. If we want to report a statement, we will most likely use a that clause. Yet, we can omit it in informal settings. For example, we ran out of coffee. My co-worker told me that we had run out of coffee. This is a formal setting. Now, the next one. Danny said she was going on vacation with her family. In this case, we are omitting the that clause. And how can we report a question? First, you must identify if it is a yes or no question or an open-ended question. If you are dealing with a yes or no question, or a question where you need to choose between a specific set of items, you can report using if or whether. For example, if the original sentence says, "Do you think that it would be possible for me to get a raise?" Then you can report it as, Miranda asked her co-worker if she thought that it would be possible for her to get a raise. Another example is, "Do you want to have sushi or pizza for dinner?" And you can report it as, "My mom asked me whether I wanted to have sushi or pizza for dinner." In case you need to report an open-ended question, you must start the reporting clause with the WH question word from the original sentence. For example, who doesn't have a team? Andrew wanted to know who did not have a team. When was the last time you cleaned your rooms? Their parents asked them when the last time they had cleaned the rooms had been. Where did you learn to play the bass? Bunny asked Mar where she had learned to play the bass. What's going on in school? She wanted to know what was going on in school. Which car is yours? The police asked my brother which car was his. When we report a question, it immediately turns into a statement. Therefore, no question mark is required. Then we have commands, which barely differ from the other examples that we have observed. The crucial point is that when we start the reporting clause, we must begin with to or with infinitive. For example, the policeman ordered the criminal to remain silent. Our father told us to cook dinner before he and mom arrived home from work. Francesca advised me to always carry an umbrella. Mike warned me not to walk near the shore. So far, every example contains a reporting verb in past simple. However, in some cases we can use a reporting verb in present simple. Then, when can we use present simple in reporting verbs? When the information is still accurate, relevant, or is oftenly repeated. For example, Sheila and Sandy say they're traveling together to New York. Peggy tells me that she can't wait to finish her bachelor's degree. We can even use present simple for newspaper headlines. For example, the president states that the price of eggs will decrease soon. Now backshift. What is backshift? It's when the tense shifts from what someone said to a tense that reflects the time that has passed since then. But it will not change if the information is still true, relevant, or has not even happened yet. Let's check how backshift works. First, with the tenses. If the original sentence is in present simple, it will change to past simple. or present continuous to past continuous, present perfect simple to past perfect simple, present perfect continuous to past perfect continuous, past simple to past perfect simple, past continuous to past perfect continuous, future with will to would, and past perfect has no changes at all. Then for modals, as we already saw, will changes to would, shall to would or should in the case of questions, can to could, may if it is possibility to might, but if it is permission to could, must changes to had to if it's obligation, or stays the same if it's speculation. And in the case of could, should, would, might, or need, in the case that the original sentence already has one of these modals, they don't change. Finally, for demonstratives and time expressions, we have this changes to that, this to those, now to then, yesterday to the day before, tomorrow to the next or the following day, 2 weeks ago to 2 weeks before, and it depends on the time that you want to express, here to there. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. See you!